VIDLER'S is a staple in the village of East Aurora. They've been in the five and dime business since 1930. And one of the most recognizable parts of the store now is its VIDLER on the roof. But this week, something is missing. News 4's KAYLEE WENT is taking a closer look. KAYLEE?
Jackie, VIDLER on the roof is a replica of one of the original owners, Ed VIDLER. Everything from the shoes on his feet up to his glasses have been made in his image. Now, a part of him is missing, and Ed is not whole.
Don stated that the unknown person stole the eyeglasses off a statue that is on the roof of the business.
No, you didn't hear wrong, and it's not an optical illusion. Ed VIDLER'S 2-foot-long pair of glasses were taken right off of his nose.
We were like, what? Someone stole the glasses?
East Aurora police were called to the store Wednesday morning after one of the employees noticed the glasses were missing. Their initial reaction?
I guess kind of baffled why anybody would want them. Surprised, but then we were trying to figure, how would they have done it?
East Aurora Police Chief Shane KRIEGER shared a few of his theories.
Our detective is investigating it, and currently he's whittled down a list of suspects to about 5 individuals from the surrounding area that would all be within the 10-foot tall range and be able to use the glasses.
Hey, maybe you don't believe in giants, but how about the king of rock and roll?
Because they're gold glasses, we have had Elvis sightings around prior to this, so there's always that possibility.
The more plausible theory is a senior prank.
Actually, I am a senior, and I haven't done it.
Well, maybe someone went up there and took him for a funny joke. Not so funny.
All jokes aside, everyone in East Aurora is hoping for the return of the missing glasses. So much so that there's the possibility of a reward.
Maybe free popcorn for a week. I don't know, a ride on Sandy the mechanical horse, something like that.
Free popcorn for a week does sound pretty good. Now, social media has, of course, taken the story and run with it. Some on Facebook are wondering if he got contacts. Will we continue to keep our eyes on this situation tonight? Reporting in the studio, KAYLEE WENT, News 4 at 5:30.
Good for you.